Hello everyone. So welcome to another video on a series of videos on superposition theorem, and this is the fifth video I'm making, that is problem number 5, and there are other videos in the same playlist. Okay, so let's get started. So this is a question which looks very simple, but little bit concept is there in this question. Your objective is to find current I and voltage V. Okay, so what is this current I and what is this voltage V measured at the terminals of the current source? And 12 volts is there and 2 amperes. So there are two sources. So because there are two sources, let us start by applying superposition theorem. But then even before we apply superposition theorem, I can right away say current is minus 2 amperes, because irrespective of whatever this voltage is, the 2 amperes current definitely flows, because this is a current source which, irrespective of whatever is the condition, it will always send 2 amperes current into the circuit. So a 2 amperes current will be flowing through the circuit in the opposite direction, that is the anti-clockwise direction. So therefore I can right away tell I is minus 2. Now when I is minus 2, what is the voltage drop here? It will be minus 8, or the 8 volts is dropped. The thing is, here this point will be higher potential and this point will be lower potential. So because the actual current is flowing in this direction, so here it will be high potential, here it will be low potential, and the potential difference between these two is 8 volts, because 4 into 2 8. Therefore if I want to know V, V will be plus 12 and plus 8. So 12 plus 8 is 20. So the final answer I can just see and write it here. Okay, so the final answer by observation. Okay, so I is minus 2 amperes and V is plus 8 volts. Okay, so you can solve the problem just conceptually by just observation. Now let us apply superposition theorem and see whether whatever answer we are getting is correct or not. Okay, so what happens if I consider the 12 volt source? Okay, so consider 12 volt source. When you consider 12 volt source, the circuit becomes like this. So 12 volts and 4 ohms, and it is open circuited. So therefore the current in the 4 ohms will be 0, because the circuit is open, no current will flow. So I1 will become 0 amperes. Now consider 2 ampere source, current source of 2 amperes. Okay, so what is that? In that case I have to short circuit this one, and this will be 4 amperes and this will be 2 amperes, 4 ohms. Now here I2, so if I take this as the direction I2, so then I2 will be minus 2 amperes. And finally, as we expected, so I is I1 plus I2, so that will be 0 plus minus 2, so that will be minus 2 amperes. Okay, so this answer is correct. Now knowing this answer, how do you find the voltage V? So again apply Kirchhoff's current law. Okay, so now I have the circuit like this. This is 12 volts minus plus, and so I can write right arrow and make it minus 2 amperes, or I can keep left arrow and call it 2 amperes. So both are same. Okay, so that is correct. Then I have 4 ohms, and then I have the 2 ampere currents. And then here the objective is to find this V. Okay, so what is this V? So to find this V, I apply Kirchhoff's current law from, let's say, this point. Okay, so let's say this is A and B. So KCL from B to A. Okay, so from B to A, first I'm increasing 12 volts, so plus 12. Then I am going against the current. Okay, so 2 amperes against the current, and then therefore this is low voltage, this is high voltage. So this will be 8 volts minus plus. So from minus side I am going towards plus side. So it will be increasing by 8 volts. So plus 8. So the answer is 20 volts. So which again I'm sorry, here it is 20 volt. I don't know, I'm making silly mistakes a lot this time. So 20 volts, this one. Okay, so that is the final answer. So I hope you understood. This is a simple problem, little bit concept. You can solve it without pen and paper. Just by observation you can solve it. So I thought I will include this in one of these things. So we have solved so far 5 problems. We have 2 more problems to work out. So in the next video we'll be doing one more problem, that is the 6th one, which is this one. So we'll come to it. If you like this video, press like button, and you can subscribe to my channel and refer my channel to your friends. Thank you.